A pretrial mental health diversion motion was filed recently in the state's case against former county supervisor Zach Scrivener. I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter. As we reported Monday, if this motion is granted, Scrivener may not serve any jail time.
In short, the motion put forth by Scrivener's attorney H.A. Sala is sealed, meaning no information will be given about it before the scheduled hearing on October 16th. Looking over the penal code associated with pretrial mental health diversion, if it is granted, it allows someone facing criminal accusations to seek mental health treatment if the court finds that the defendant has a mental health condition such as bipolar disorder or schizophrenia, and it played a factor in what the defendant is accused of. However, if that charge the defendant is accused of is something more serious, like murder or child sexual abuse, the defendant is not eligible for pretrial diversion. Currently, Scrivener is facing 5 felony accusations, 3 for child cruelty and 2 assault weapons charges. However, in the criminal complaint obtained by 23 ABC regarding Scrivener, Count 1 alleges that Scrivener, quote, while responsible for the care of redacted, defendant consumed mind and or mood-altering drugs and substances, got into bed with redacted, and subsequently touched redacted inappropriately, end quote. Following the release of the complaint, many called into question the charges against Scrivener and the lack of a child sexual abuse allegation, including State Assembly member Dr. Jasmeet Bains, who sent a letter to the State Attorney General's office asking, among several things, why child sexual abuse charges were not brought against Scrivener. Soon after, the Attorney General's office responded in part saying, quote, as in each case we undertake at the California Department of Justice, we seek justice guided by the facts and the law. Guided by these principles, we file charges that we have determined can be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, end quote. Following the announcement of the pretrial motion in Scrivener's case, Bains offered more commentary, calling it, quote, an Epstein loophole. In a statement Tuesday afternoon, Bains wrote, quote, they have left an Epstein loophole open in this case. Even if the DOJ was unsure they could prove every charge in court, they should still have brought charges reflecting the evidence in their complaint that alleges Mr. Scrivener got into bed with and subsequently touched a child inappropriately. Failing to do so may result in no jury, no jail time, and no justice, end quote. At the time of Bains' initial inquiry with the State Attorney General's office back in May, Sala told 23 ABC he was shocked by the statement and that the facts of the case will come out in due process.
We reached out to Sala for comment on Tuesday morning regarding the pretrial mental health diversion motion. We did not hear back by news time. In downtown Bakersfield, I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter.